I like to add a lot of everything. Beautiful flavors. Excellent. Hi, it's me again. My name is Reuben Riffle. I'm the owner and chef of Reuben's in Franschhoek, South Africa. And today I'm going to be wrapping the quail with prosciutto, and I'm going to be serving it on lentils that's been cooked in a little bit of stock with some aromatics and some red wine. And that's obviously going to pair very well again with a very, very nice red wine, Porcupine Ridge Syrah. I'm going to sear off the wrapped quail as well in a pan, just to give it a little bit more color and also to speed up the time that it's going to spend in our oven. So I'm going to start by cooking our lentils. There's a whole host of lentils out there. Keep in mind, for this specific recipe we need lentils that can actually keep their shape and won't disintegrate while cooking. The aromatics I'm going to be using is some carrot, a little bit of garlic, some onion, and some celery. Just going to add some of our beef stock. Some of our red wine. So just enough liquid, obviously, to get a little bit of sauce, but not too much to overcook our lentils. And then I've got a piece of garlic. This I'm just going to slice it up. And then we're going to add some onion, and the onion also I'm going to cut up in little bigger cubes. That goes in there. And the herbs that I normally use for this specific dish is a little bit of thyme, fresh garden thyme, and some bay leaves. Okay, and then to finish it off, some black pepper and some sea salt. And that's going to be cooking uncovered for, say, about 8 minutes. Just enough time for us to start roasting off our quail. So I've got a hot pan. All I need is a little bit of olive oil. Then I'm going to just quickly season our quail. So now we're going to be quite careful for the prosciutto just to stay onto the quail. So we're going to be quite careful in handling the quail. If you roast it in a pan first, also what you get, it actually helps with keeping the prosciutto around the quail. You could also just add it to an oven pan and chuck it into the oven. But in terms of trying to develop more flavor, this is the best way. So we're just going to get it to go nicely golden brown. You see, beautiful golden brown color. And that's where all the prosciutto came around, and it's now sticking to the bottom bit so it won't fall off when we chuck it into the oven. You'll get the saltiness of the prosciutto that permeates the meat and the skin of the quail. But again, you know, I never try and hide or disguise the flavor of the actual star in the dish, which is the quail. So then I'm going to just transfer this to an oven roasting pan. And our oven's been preheated, and this is just going to go in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. The reason why I want the quail to cook very quickly is, again, it's very simple. I basically want, first of all, the quail not to lose a lot of its juices. I want it to, again, like when I mentioned the prosciutto and the saltiness of that, the longer you actually have it on there, the more flavor of the prosciutto will go into the quail. I want it to cook as quick as possible. I want my quail inside to taste like beautiful, fresh quail, juicy. And I want the outside skin where you'll get a different flavor, to have the saltiness of the prosciutto. And the main important thing is I want it to be juicy. Right, so after 15 to 18 minutes, our quail should be done. I'm just going to take it out of the oven just to rest a little bit. When you're cooling it down, all the juices just is absorbed back into the quail. Just to finish off the lentils, I'm going to switch it off, add the butter, I'm going to mix it in, and it's going to create this nice velvety type of sauce. Your sauce will actually start to thicken as well. This being quite a rustic dish, as you can see, we still have our bay leaves in there and we still have our thyme in there. These are things that you can remove. Our vegetables are perfectly cooked as well. And then to finish it off, we top it with our quail. Easy, beautiful dish. Again, I like a bit of pepper, so I'm going to add a bit more of that. I'm going to pour myself a very nice glass of porcupine syrah. And the reason I'm using the syrah with this, it will be a beautiful complement for the quail. Pepperiness, spiciness with quail, good wine like this, you can't go wrong. Enjoy.